Let's pick up Brent out of Spokane, Washington. Hey, Brent, you're on Gun Talk.
Hey, sir. Thank you very much for taking my call. I appreciate that.
You bet.
I just wanted, I wanted your opinion. I've got an opportunity to get a completed AR-15 lower for the first time, and I was thinking about getting into hunting for the higher quality of the food. And I was thinking maybe on doing a 6.5 Grendel, considering in Washington it has to be a minimum of a 24 caliber family projectile. And I was wondering as to your thoughts. I was thinking primarily deer, maybe an elk, but with the if I were to do the adult Legos approach and build a 6.5 Grendel upper, would I be able to ethically, obviously it's my job to get the shot in the right place, but would that be a strong, large enough cartridge to ethically take an animal with?
Well, it would. Everything has its limitations, whether it's the size of the critter or the range you can shoot. With a 6.5 Grendel, I'm thinking probably 300 yards ballpark, and this is all arbitrary. Okay, don't hold me to this, but I'm thinking 300 yards and deer-sized critters. If I could shoot up closer, I guess you could say elk. It's all going to depend on the bullet that you use, not the cartridge. You understand? I don't know how new you are to this. Are you a shooter?
Barely getting into it.
Okay. All right. Well, let me explain what I'm talking about then.
Originally, I was thinking for home defense and defense of my family with all the craziness going on.
Sure.
And Washington and Spokane certainly not been immune to that. So.
Well, you know what? And here's the deal about ARs. You can get an upper that shoots 5.56/223, and you can get an upper that has 6.5 Grendel and swap them back and forth.
Okay.
So,
I like that idea.
Yeah. Now you got, you're probably going to find 5.56 ammo a little bit easier than your 6.5 Grendel. But then again, you're not going to shoot a lot of the Grendel. You basically put a scope on each one of them so you can literally just swap them back and forth. It's a 60-second deal if you're slow doing that. It's a pretty easy deal. If you go to one of your gun stores locally, find one that's not real busy at the time and ask them to explain the whole deal. And here's the thing. If you go to a gun store and they spend some time with you, buy your gun there. Don't say, well, thanks for all the help, and I'm going to go buy it cheap somewhere else, taking advantage of them, because that's how we keep our gun stores in business.
No, I'm all for I'm all for supporting local.
Okay. Let me explain cartridge and bullet for a second here, because this is really important when it comes to hunting. The 6.5 Grendel is the cartridge, but you can shoot a lot of different bullets out of it, and they have different constructions, and you want one that is made, we call it controlled expansion, that's made to hold together, and when you start doing some reading, you'll find those online, and you'll find those for sale. Obviously, you have full metal jacket available. Those don't expand at all. Not good choices for hunting, and generally not even legal for hunting big game, most places. You want an expanding bullet and a controlled expansion bullet. That's going to give you the best performance on a game animal. I am intrigued by your idea of this is a way to get better meat that's healthier for you. I am hearing that from a lot of people. It's like a whole lot of people kind of have awakened to the idea that, wow, I can actually be kind of the forest to table kind of a deal. Is that what's going on here?
Part of it is that, but also part of it is my wife has some pretty moderate to significant health issues, so we're trying to give her the best quality diet that we can.
Excellent. Well, I'm going to throw this thought out to you as well. And if you start asking around and get involved with hunter groups, hunter people at the gun stores, start talking to people. If you tell people, hey, this is what's going on, you may find that there are some local hunters who would be willing to share some of the meat that they have in their freezer just to help you get started and help your wife.
Okay.
Okay?
All right,
good
thank
deal.
you.
Now, you're not very far from Coeur d'Alene, are you?
Oh, that's 30 minutes if I catch the traffic correctly.
Okay, good deal. Just look for a message coming in from me, okay? Yeah, you just never know. You never know what's going to show up here. We'll get you fixed up here. Brent, thank you so much. I appreciate your call, sir.